Dominic and I are enjoying a week in Alberta, Canada, at Banff National Park. One morning we watched a little fox running around. It was so cute and busy and fluffy and orange. There were people walking around, but no one seemed to see it. It ran right in front of this woman. I don't know if you can see her very well. Yep, she didn't even seem to see it. It's very cute. The jerky in Canada is so yummy. It's way better than our jerky in the States. We ate a lot of it. Taking a little walk around the grounds, and I came upon that adorable little fox again. It's so fluffy and busy. It's so cute. Still running around over there somewhere. As cute as can be. Dominic had a 2-day work conference up there, but now that was over and we had the rest of the week to explore together. Today's journey was taking us to Lake Louise. We had heard a lot about it and wanted to see it in person. It was about a 40-minute drive from Banff. We drove in our little rental car and saw the beautiful snow on the mountains. Lake Louise was gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Really beautiful, really crowded, lots of people. You hear so many different languages being spoken there. It's pretty cool. We went hiking up, and it got colder and snowier the higher we went. The trail got really icy at one point. I believe we were hiking up to Lake Agnes. There were some very tame birds who were obviously used to getting fed. They were super cute though. Their little beady eyes. We did not feed them. We went to the Banff Sushi House for dinner. We were not aware that it was a sushi train, and you sit and you take little plates off the train, and the different color plates have different prices. The sushi chef was in the middle making the food. It wasn't the highest quality sushi, but it was a fun experience just the same. The next morning we decided to go to Mount Norquay, right near Banff. It's a ski area, though we were just hiking this time. It was very beautiful. Beautiful morning. It was quiet out there. We had it mostly to ourselves. We ate some more yummy jerky as we rested. Had a beautiful view. It was a bit windy up there on the mountain slopes. So we went back to town and had lunch, and then we went walking out. I wanted Dominic to see the cave and basin site. This time we went in the actual cave. It was pretty cool, but was also pretty crowded and smelled very sulfurous. We didn't spend too much time there. Just took some pictures and videos to share, and then moved on. They had a sort of museum thing with a funny little car packed up as if for a road trip. It was cute. I liked it. Then we went outside to the hot springs pool. I suppose you can swim in this one or soak in it. And then we went down on the marsh boardwalk like I had done the other day. It was a wet and rainy day. We stopped on the way home at a Vietnamese restaurant for some more sushi. It was so yummy I forgot to film it. We just ate it up so fast. The next morning the clouds were extra beautiful over Mount Rundle, so I took a few time lapses to share. We are really enjoying our time in Canada. My one big sorrow is that they didn't put a stamp in my passport. I guess they don't do that anymore. That would have been fun. We stopped and got some breakfast and got some gas. Gas is very expensive up there in Alberta. And then we took a drive. We were going to Lake Peyto today. It got very wintry as we drove. We seemed to keep driving into winter. but it's so beautiful. We want to see the area as much as we can. There's a glacier on the way. We didn't stop to see it, but we'll stop on the way back. Here's Lake Peyto. Once again, that beautiful blue-green color. The woods are so dense there. The trees are all so close together. It was really magical feeling. A winter wonderland full of Christmas trees. I'm so glad I brought my winter coat. Back in Durango, it's 80 degrees. We definitely don't need winter coats there, but I was really, really glad that I had it here. Look at all this snow. We walked between 6 to 10 miles every day of our trip. There was so much to see and so much to do. At the top of where we hiked to, there was an overlook to Bow Lake, and the cloud shadows were sweeping over the lake in a most beautiful way. We stopped and ate the lunch we had brought with us as we had the time lapse going. It was pretty neat. On the drive back, we stopped to see the Crawfoot Glacier a little closer. It was pretty cool. Probably would look even more interesting in the summer when there isn't snow around. Dominic especially liked the glacier. Then we decided to go back to Peak Vietnamese for some more sushi. And then back to our little room. That building we're staying in is very hot. We had to have the window open and the fan on the whole time. But it was nice. Here's Dominic very kindly jumping up to get me a picture of the cutest little wooden reindeer. They look pretty easy to make. We were thinking maybe we could make some for the craft show or something. Just a couple of little sticks glued together. This was our last evening before heading home. We walked around the grounds. They have this really cool sewing room with all the mannequins and the sewing machines and threads and sewing tables. It looked like a lot of fun.
Sewing machines and tables.
There's a lot of things I can do, but I feel like I'm not really good at anything. It would be kind of fun maybe someday to be really good at something, like sewing. Our flight wasn't until the afternoon, so the next morning we went walking and saw the fox again.
I do too. Go, go, go.
The little fox took its time pouncing, and by the time it did, I had almost taken the camera away. The sunrise was beautiful that morning as we walked over to check ourselves out and get ready to go. Packed up our bags. Time has come. We're both light packers. We travel light.
It's fun. Caribou, wolf, beaver, otter, etc. Muskrat.
Then we took the drive back to Calgary. Our flight was around 1:40-ish in the afternoon. And we wanted to give ourselves plenty of time to get through the airport. We stopped and ate a quick lunch before getting into line. It took us a whole hour to get through security and then customs. We were pretty tired, but glad we had given ourselves enough time. And then we took off and flew to Denver, passing back into the States. I love these airplane maps where you can see where you're flying. Pretty cool. It took us a while to find where it is on the app, but after we did, we checked it frequently and we ate some snacks. Fun to have fun. We went and got a big bowl of pho at the airport. That was delicious. We had a long layover, about 3 hours. And as the sun was setting, our flight was finally ready to take off. But they taxied for about another 40 minutes. That was extremely tedious. It was calculated into the flight time, so we weren't late, but once you're on the plane, you just want to take off, right? It took a long time, but all the lights of the airport were pretty. And we finally took off, landed in Durango, and drove home late at night.
He's so big and swept. Here are my bunnies. Hello, honey. Hello, honey bunny.